Hey, we're live! Yay! Hey, everybody, we're here.
Oh,
What's up? Oh, we got Jordan coming and going. We're still dealing with some tech issues from Jordan because he had a power outage. But that's okay. We have your beautiful
It's
name
not
on.
okay. How dare? How
We-
dare you unprofessional? I will never work with him again. I am.
I made my choice out.
Hey!
Eric
Things
has
will-
the,
We
has
have
the
video, but not audio. We can have one or the other.
You're right. Mm-mm.
Nope.
whenever he
We
goes to
actually
talk,
lost
video
audio?
cuts out.
oh no.
Oh, let's see if
By
it-
the way, I found out what that word means. Apparently it's a word that is commonly overused but nobody knows what it actually means.
Oh, so it's the internet. Gotcha. All right. So, hey, everybody. We're
Complicated.
here with our final episode of our arc for Survive This Fantasy Edition from Bloat Games. Oh, I'm sure companies will be so happy to keep sponsoring shows as we have intros like this one. But hey, we're here. We made it. We're not late. I didn't have tech issues this time. It's just Jordan. We all blame Jordan. But before. Oh, you're still muted, man. You're still completely muted.
How's this work?
Yes, that works.
Oh, we can hear you.
Yay, I'm here. I had extra tech issues for everybody
Yay.
because Richmond is like underwater right now.
Oh, I didn't realize you were in Richmond. Awesome.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
yeah.
you were in a submarine.
My aunt and uncle
Hi.
are in Richmond, so.
Oh well, it was very rainy today.
Mm-hmm. All right, so before we get into everything, we're going to do introductions, standard, going clockwise, starting to my left. I don't know. Stage left. Andy, who are you? Who is your character? That's about it. We're a pretty simple game. We don't need to do recaps or anything right now.
My name is Andy, and I work in an animal hospital in Atlanta, and I play here as well as twitch.tv/GM Hina, but I also GM a game here, and I am playing... God, what was my character's name? Corwin. Sorry, excuse me.
Corwin.
I'm playing Corwin. I wanted to say Cora, but that was another character, and that's all.
All right, and continuing around, someone who we actually can hear now. Jordan, who are you? Who's
Hi
your
everybody.
character?
My name is Jordan Pridgeon, and I am I'm normally a streamer on Saving Throw show on our Friday night show Wildcards, which we have a new season coming out soon, new campaign. We've recently announced it as Nightlinger's Traveling Carnival of the Extraordinary, or something along those lines. And so yeah, tune in and watch that soon. But I am here playing Borgo, who is a barbarian.
Nice.
And yeah.
I actually have to ask, is that going to be even more delved into the lore from the Doomtown cards? Because I believe that is the set Garov talked me into buying a deck of.
It's I mean, I've been super into Doomtown. Like Doomtown, I'm playing like 3 simultaneous Doomtown tournaments right now. But it's all JCC's creation. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Is it
All
a
right.
clever ploy to get yourself in more cards?
I mean, definitely. I will get myself into as many Doomtown cards as possible. Right now, I'm the only deck in Doomtown that runs Gabriel Pryor, my card, but I run him proudly.
Well, see, with any luck, we'll have a new Carnival Jordan card. They'll just say, Jordan Pridgeon, he's just a clown. And it's Jordan as a clown. All right, so continuing around, we have one of our regulars, Ellis. Who are you? Who's your character? Hey, you're pulling
Muted.
Jordan. You're
Not
muted.
muted at all. I'm just fucking with it. So, hey, I'm Ellis. I do thing at place, and here I am to play game because I game at place, which is home, because that's how this works. But my character is Rhoda. I am a ranger, Arkwall, which is like a ridiculously tall dog man.
Yeah,
I'm 8
it's
feet
weird how tall they are. Like, you look
You look
down
tall
on the
dog.
bear.
Long
I
dog.
look down on the bear.
Long dog. Yes.
I love that long dog.
All right.
Thank
Then
you.
continuing around, we got another new guest, Ellen.
Hi, I'm Ellen Delina. I am a little echoey today. Sorry about that. I GM a podcast called Birdhouse Mysteries, which you can find on Twitter at Birdhouse Mist, MYST. I'm also playing a character named Marta on twitch.tv/CFTRPG every other Wednesday. So next episode will be the 26th. And I am currently playing Oriana. She is a mystic who has only summoned a tentacle to help her down and has not used it to attack anything yet, but that might change today.
Purely helpful tentacles.
Yes. It's the good kind of tentacles, guys. Don't worry.
Right.
And then,
Receptacles.
no. And then finally, we have another one of our great guests, Eric.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric. I do things on Twitch at mostly Eric, which is my name on all the things, and then I'm on 2 Saving Throw shows currently. New Pantheon on Sunday nights, which is a Demigod's actual play, and returning this Tuesday is the season 4 Pirates Assault Bay, which is our pirate themed D&D show. So those are the 2
Alright.
places you can catch me, and I am playing Yonto, the animator, who is
Yondo.
a ghoul.
It's definitely Yondo.
You're fucking Mary Poppins. Deal with it.
Yeah, and okay, he's just Yondo. I guess I'll just call him Yondo. Whatever. It's just what my brain
Game
wants to
3.
make it. So
Just giving
sure.
up.
Yeah, it's not. Why not?
Why
But
not?
he is a ghoul necromancer who has to eat flesh to survive. He doesn't want to. He just has to.
Just has to. All right. And then finally, I'm Bobby, GM Bobby from both the GM Table Twitch, GM Table YouTube. I appear on podcasts occasionally. But right now, I'm running a game for our friends over at Bloat Games who make the Survive This games. I'm going to say games a lot, apparently. They do games like Dark Places and Demigorgons, which is part of Survive This. But this one is their newest one called Survive This Fantasy, a game that is basically weird D&D using OSR kind of BX rules. We've been in this game for about 2 weeks now. You guys started by entering the Trial of Heroes. It was some caves with some skeletons and a couple puzzles. That led you into week 2, where there were personal trials that weirdly involved a lot of cannibalism. But
Which, like, pretty relevant.
But with all of that, you guys passed all your trials. And the Lady Gorgon let you pass into the final level. You descended into yet another cave. Apparently, this is a crypt sandwich with cave bread, because you are now in the bottom loaf. That is a massive cave where the looming shape of some large, almost serpentine winged beast appeared. Hint, it's probably a dragon.
I don't know.
This is where we open. All along the cave, anywhere there are stalagmites rising up high enough to almost count as pillars, are sconces with more torches that erupt in purple flame, lighting the cave, making it much easier to see. But you realize this is essentially a cave of wonders. There are piles of treasure everywhere, coins piled so high it's hard to tell what else may be in it. But there are hints that there's more in the coins. Little corks sticking out, pommels of weapons, things where maybe you could dig for them. But 2 much more important things are noticeable at the far end of the cave. The first, another pillar. At this distance, it's hard to tell what it might be of, but there are 6 beacons in different colors at the pillar. There are technically 6 of you, though there are only 5 players. I'm going to have to figure out a dramatic way to fix that soon. Because coiled around that pillar is a large green dragon that has begun to raise its head. Before it can do anything, Is there anything you all wish to do? You are probably about 80 feet from the dragon.
I would like to stealth.
Yeah, you can give me a stealth roll. How do you stealth? Are you just trying to lurk behind some rocks? Are you literally Scrooge McDucking into some of the treasure?
I'm going to Scrooge McDuck sword first into the treasure because the sword glows and I need to cover that.
Okay.
Or at least I'm going to dive out of the way. Maybe not Scrooge McDucking into the treasure because that's not how physics works.
Giant
Hopefully I can
dragons
hide
that
behind
breathe
something.
fire also isn't how physics work. We'll allow it.
Fair. Stealth roll.
Yeah, stealth roll.
I'm not getting hidden.
What'd you roll?
5 total.
You attempt to Scrooge McDuck into coins and you realize what physics actually are. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Some
would-
coin sprawling.
I would like to use one of my new spells,
Yes.
Mystic Armor, on myself.
Okay.
So that
Nice.
increases my AC by 2.
Yes.
And can I try to talk to it?
You have a mouth and no languages.
Well, it says telepathically animals I can communicate.
Oh, you would like to try to telepathically communicate with it, hoping it has a beast level intelligence. You can. Definitely try. What do you want to do? Are you just going to shout, I talk to you?
I think that I'll be like, greetings, friend? Question mark.
All right. As you're almost Dr. Xavier trying to telepathically talk to something 80 feet away, does Volgo and Yundo do anything?
Bolgo's not much of like a prepare guy.
Yeah. Do I sense any undead within 60 feet?
You do not.
Okay. Well, I would repel them if I did. So
Yeah.
You may sense that that your friends have potential to become undead, but
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
sensed that for a
that
while.
depends. Are you thinking four-dimensionally?
It's true. I don't think I am.
did you
currently.
know that I have bones inside me?
Bolgo just watches all his friends like doing preparation stuff and just kind of like looks around and kind of puts his dukes up just in case.
All right.
All right.
All right. And yeah, does Yando do anything other than confirm there is no undead near him?
No, I think he's just gonna kind of like. Well, I guess this is gonna happen regardless.
So,
God, there's a dragon.
responding to all of you, speaking, you will hear a voice come from the dragon of adventurers, gesturing over towards Corwin. Andy's character will just go, yes, I hear you there too, but it would be rude if I only spoke to you. There is a group here after all.
Oh, you're right. You do speak. Oh, good.
I'm a motherfucking dragon. What do you think I do?
Mostly eat people and steal treasure, but I'm hoping that you're different.
Even from this distance, you see the glimmering teeth as the dragon smiles to that remark. That is my nature. But you've made it quite far in this day, week. I don't know how long you've been down here. I don't care. But you've made it far enough to meet Gorgana, which means you know we are bound by things beyond our nature. I'm here to test you, heroes. And kind of looking down at its body. And by the looks of my current state, I haven't done so in, stretches by, about 20 years. I wonder if we'll get to age a little longer or have another reset.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like to be free so much more?
Give me a persuasion roll.
He persuades the dragon leaves, game over.
Good night, everybody.
spend the rest of the session.
Nailed it.
just
Great
looting.
job. Yeah.
And we just do a montage of where we are.
Well, I don't have persuasion.
Volgo grew up to own an Airbnb.
We're gonna do it bogus journey style. It's all gonna be in Variety magazine clips.
That is not good.
What'd you get?
A 7.
The wings unfurl behind it as it flaps, lifting up high. You'll see how fast this thing can move when it's airborne. Now you're in a cave, so it can't fly that high, but the cave's probably about 30 feet tall, which means it can get high enough. It starts flying, darting towards all of you as you said that, being to have this low laugh. Just do any of you have about one turn before he would get here, because he is at a decent distance. Do any of you want to do anything as he flies this way?
How close is he?
Well, you can wait. He's flying right towards you, so depending on when you want to let her rip, he's anywhere from 80 to 0 feet away.
Okay.
So-
once he's 60 feet away, I have something to do.
Okay.
Just a quick clarification.
Yep.
This is all still the same day as the last adventures, right?
You guys actually did rest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we took a rest.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys
okay.
took a rest, so you're all refreshed.
So I have one more rage left. Okay, great. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right. So he is now 60 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Should we get
Go
out
ahead.
of the way?
I was gonna say I feel like Alfonso would like fly in front of me, and I'd be like, "No, Alfonso, no!" and like, roll back.
As everybody else is trying to get out of the way, Rhoda's going in the way.
Yeah.
The trap detector of the group.
The
Yeah,
trap
no,
detector's getting in the
dragons.
front.
Yando's pushing Rhoda forward. No, you
Please, no, don't
stop,
sacrifice
please.
yourself.
No.
I'll be
if
fine.
you're going to.
I'll be
Alright.
fine. I put 1 point into dancing, which means I have a higher AC.
I'm going to dance my
Nice.
way out of this one.
I'm going to dodge my way out of this. That's what I'm going to do.
All right. But yeah, so what happens at 60 feet?
I'm going to cast Spook, my other
Okay.
new spell.
All right.
And so he has to make a courage check with a +1 to the roll.
Ooh. All right.
For those who are listening, you're supposed to when making these checks or saves, you have to roll under the number. So having a
Yes.
+1 is bad.
It is bad. All right. It's 4 hit dice. 12, which means if I roll 10, your +1 is what did it. What happens if it's a failed save?
Yeah. So the failed courage table.
Oh, awesome. I totally prepared for that.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. That's my job. Pull that up. But I will say, definitely, he just kind of goes, "Oh, fucking Christ," as he starts rearing back.
I'm like,
I'm like, I run out in front with the shining sword. It's just like, that's a sword, Spook. Suddenly, this sword is the thing. It's not me. It's just you. I'm just like, yes, I have power.
I'm like, no, not Christ. Her name's Oriana. Like, good try.
Just gonna put the courage table on.
Rhoda's over here thinking
Oh,
that
good.
he's done this.
I did put it on there. Roll a d10 for me, Ellen.
D10. Okay. 7.
A 7. He becomes hysterical, running in random directions for D4 rounds. So yeah, he's just, oh, fucking Christ, as he lands and starts running. And yeah, he runs to the left. All right, let's
Damn it, now I've
roll
gotta chase him
initiative.
down. Damn it, now I've got to chase that down.
So Ellen kicked things off, so let's have Ellen, you roll initiative for round 1.
And that's a D6, right?
Yes. Plus
Plus your
whatever
initiative mod.
modifier is.
3.
3. Yeah, he rolled an 8. because he's a dragon.
That's not the worst considering what his action is
Alright.
going to be.
So with that, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't run towards you. He'll start circumventing back towards someone else. All right. He shoots over towards, kind of veering, just. What the fuck what am I saying? Is this bats? Is this fucking bats? And then shoots out a gout of fire in the direction of Bolgo.
Whoa.
And
It's not bad, some Bolgo.
Mike's character. So
Can-
Bolgo,
Is that
Go.
considered a spell?
it is not considered a
Yeah,
spell.
that's what I thought.
I know.
So, like,
Counterspell.
Counterspell. Your breath, it does nothing. So, Bogo, you need to make a dex check. You roll the d20 and hope to roll below your dex.
Below my dexterity.
Yes.
someone casts counter spell on the dragon's breath. It's just a ball gag.
All right, my dexterity is a 14, so
All right.
I rolled an 8.
Nice. So, he rolled 17 fire damage. You get to have it to 8.
All right. That's
However-
acceptable.
Fieri, while mechanically is immune to fire damage, something has to happen to him. He does not dodge. And yeah, 17 fire damage will just torch Fieri's character. So,
I like
So
to
I
imagine
took
that he's now fired.
8
He's
is
just
what you
like,
said?
yes.
yes, you took 8.
Very
Fiery just liked the fire, and he's like, okay, I'm going to stay here, you guys. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, he just gets basically like Ark of the Covenant with the dragon's breath. So,
And Bolgo just gets burned and is like, oh, I don't like that.
all right. He is near Boldo, about 20 feet from you, Bolgo.
Can I, in response to taking damage, Bolgo is going to go into a rage.
Oh, definitely.
So Bolgo will just be like, the only thing that should be cooked is food. Oh, Bolgo! Bolgo hates you, dragon! Yeah, and so he's 20 feet away. Can I get to him?
Yeah, you should have that within your speed.
Yeah, what's my move? Or what's my movement? It's on here somewhere. It's 15, so
Oh, yeah, you will actually have to, it'll take all of your movement to get to him.
all right, so I'm still gonna try and close the distance between him.
Yeah.
Even if that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Just because all Bolgo's doing is being angry, you know?
Being angry.
Big
All right.
angry bear.
What does anyone else want to do? Bolgo and Fieri got torched. Bolgo singed and raging at the dragon now.
So I was wondering, I can use my companion as a combatant.
Yes.
He is a fey dragon, or a fairy dragon, and their breath weapon is illusion, right?
I believe so, yes.
Then he's gonna enhance that fear of bats and be like, yeah, we're all bats. And they're everywhere. Like fly up and try to, expel a breath weapon right in his face, like
Yeah.
I purely love the concept of a dragon who has wings being afraid of a swarm of bats.
Is Fieri for the purposes of this
A
just,
corpse? Yes.
corpse? Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
Well,
So
but-
let's say I wanted to animate him.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna animate a corpse.
All right.
I like to believe that, canonically, he's Fieri's like, I probably shouldn't stay here, and Yondo was just pushed him in the way or something like that. He's like, oh no. He's dead.
Dead. All of
What
his
will I
skin,
do with the dead?
all of his skin has been melted off as you reanimate a corpse that's still wearing the original skeleton's hat. All right.
It's good to see
Still on
you,
fire.
Gregory 2.
You know the curse of this hat.
I did, and I said nothing.
and Bobby,
You were a wise master. All right, what's up, Andy?
I rolled 18 on my attack.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. So how are you attacking?
It was just the breath weapon.
Oh, that's right, the breath weapon. What does it do? Damage, or what does the?
It doesn't say. Like, I guess I would need a bestiary for that.
Okay, yeah, I can quickly pull that up because I do have that. That's the fairy dragon you said.
Mhm.
Cool. That is a lot easier to pull up than the.
By the
not
way,
fantasy.
I
the
rolled
courage team.
2d6 for how long I'm raging, and it's 7 rounds.
Ooh, you're gonna be going for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see if they gave us the stats for that. There we go. Fairy wisp, fairy dragon. All right. Toughness, attack. Ooh, he needs to make a con check or he gets knocked unconscious.
Oh my god.
It's just a knockout gas.
Yes.
You just knock the dragon unconscious, and we just beat the crap out of him.
He rolled a 6. He is fine.
I'm like, oh no, Alfonso, come back. Come back quick.
Alfonso like is about to just knock him and knock the other dragon the fuck out. But Alfonso, no.
He would have felt so big and powerful.
Yes,
He's a
yes,
big
he would
dragon.
have.
He is big and strong. He is.
All right, Ellis, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run in there and poke it with a sword,
All right.
a magic sword.
Yeah.
I assume I can reach it.
Yeah.
I was the one that was trying to be like go up to the front.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what is your movement?
My movement is a 12.
Ooh, ow. Actually, yeah. You're gonna what type is it, a short sword or a long sword?
I've got a. You said it's a sunlight sword.
Okay, yeah, that's a long sword.
You
Okay.
said it was a sword.
You're literally gonna be able to poke it. You're gonna get him with just the tip
Okay.
at this range.
That's how it always starts.
Right, so that's 18.
18 will hit.
Yay! Damage. And I add the melee number, right?
Yeah.
So that's 8.
All right. 8 damage. You hit, and the light kind of glistens off the scales. It doesn't seem like it cut him as deep as it could have, but it still cuts him. All right. And then finally, Ellen, what do you want to do?
Can I get up to Bolgo?
Yeah. Is your movement at least a 50 or around like a 15 to a 12?
Well, see, my movement is blank on my sheet,
Oh,
and I never
that's because
noticed.
I fucked up. It should be, I believe, a 15.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Bolgo,
Less.
and I'm gonna cast heal.
Your
Actually,
race gets that
wait.
running ability, and I think they have a lower base move.
Can wait. Actually, I want to point out real quick. You shouldn't do that. Because
Okay.
when I went to a rage, I gained 10 hit points. So I'm actually
Oh.
at 23 hit points right now.
And you're good.
which is above my maximum. So,
Bolgo
Never-
is
so
one
I am
swole bear.
A-okay. But I very much appreciate the effort.
Yeah. Then I'm going to summon a tentacle by the dragon and have it attack.
All right.
Grapple.
No, fondle. No, I'm sorry.
It's just gonna be one of those sessions.
No, these are consenticles.
Tentacle.
My line.
God,
I
Got a
approve.
appreciation.
I loved
We
that.
approved before.
I do
I
not
guess it's
tentacle to
time.
your tentacle.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
timing.
So you can make the attack for the tentacle. I believe it gets +1 to hit.
Okay.
Yep.
Although
The spell.
grappling sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing, just the D20?
It would be because it has no skills, so
Okay.
it's just a D20 roll.
We'll see what happens. It's a big 7.
I was pretty confident in this. Oh, cool. He gets +5 to this. Okay. I rolled a 5 on the die. Okay. So Surprisingly, it almost gets him. He's just, bats, fucking tentacles. What the hell? All right, Bolgo, you're raging. You're kind of the star of this round. You get to roll initiative.
All right.
I just imagine the dragon's gonna give up because like y'all are weird. You can
You're
go.
weird.
This is
You
strange.
I pass. Just leave.
Okay, I don't think raging changes my initiative at all.
No, it does not.
I think it's the same. Okay, so it's just +1. Oh, wait, it's a D6 for initiative, right?
Yep.
All right, I got a 4.
All right, with my +3, I got a 5. So he's gonna get away. It takes 2 actions to use his breath weapon, but he's not using his breath weapon this round because he can't do it 2 rounds in a row. He does get 2 actions per round though. So he's going to claw Bolgo and claw the tentacle. So Bolgo, wow, he rolled a 9 to hit Bolgo.
I can do it.
Oh my god. He rolled an 8 to hit the tentacle.
Is this the most incapable dragon ever?
I haven't rolled above a 10.
Nice.
Except for
Listen,
saves where you're supposed to roll low.
I've been there. It was last time I played D&D.
He's just, what the fuck? Y'all are weird. What the hell? Just swiping everywhere. Not going well.
Yeah.
You guys can go, Bolgo. You rolled initiative. I'll have you go first because you're also the one raging in
Right.
melee.
Bolgo's right on the dragon. Bolgo is just gonna grab his big knife and just be like, "I'll roast you," and just try and cut into the dragon.
All right.
So I will roll to attack, which I got a 7. I'm gonna use one of my hero points. I think I have 1 left
It's a
to
good
re-roll
move.
that.
It is a good move.
'Cause that's not a good number. A 21 is a
should roll
much
better.
better number.
Much better. 21 hits.
Yes. Okay. So I hit him with a 21, and then I'm hitting him with a knife, which is a D8 damage. So that's 1D8 plus 4 or plus 5 because I now do 1 extra melee damage because I got level 2.
Yep.
So 1D8 plus 5. That's an 8. 13 damage to the dragon.
All right. You deflect. His scales deflect some of the damage. However, some of 13 damage is still a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, Bolgo just jams his giant knife into the dragon. It's just like, delicious dragon chops.
As the dragon just goes, "Ow!" All right. What do the rest of you want to do?
Hi. I would like to try and jump on and like stab my sword into him.
Okay.
It's worked so far.
But when I say jump on, I mean I would like to try climbing onto the dragon and
Yeah.
stabbing.
You can give me an athletics basic roll. DC
Yeah,
will be
it's
his
basic.
AC.
How does a nat 20 start?
Yeah, you got it. You have advantage on the attack.
Okay. Hooray! Okay, I'm going to assume that a 7 doesn't hit,
No.
but advantage, thankfully. And does the 16?
16 matches. As it goes and clips into him, roll your damage.
That's another 8.
8 damage. All right.
And just to make sure, a reminder that this is magical.
Yes.
Okay, making
Alright.
sure.
So you have the sword in his back. He lets out another wail. You are hanging from him. All right. Yondo, anything you want you or your
Yeah.
skeleton to do?
My zombie is gonna shamble towards it and try and bite it. I don't know that it can make. I don't know how far away he was when he died.
Let's say he did fly up on him. I'm quickly looking for the zombie's move because it shouldn't be much.
It basically, like, if I'm reading this, if we're making him a corpse based on his stats, then his
Yeah.
movement it becomes like, I think, he loses a third of his movement. Yeah, he loses a third of his movement, so that takes him down to like 6 or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
typically I think he had 12 movement, which means he would have 8 movement.
8 movement.
So he
yeah.
goes shambling. So
'Cause if
he
he-
will
if he
have
can-
to run at him.
He cannot run.
Oh, specifically cannot run. Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So he's just going to
Sucks for
continue to
him.
shamble.
Yeah. Ah, chomp,
Yeah.
chomp. Just chomping the air, getting ready.
All right, but I am allowed to do things, so I'm going to cast harm
All right. So he has to save versus
while
magic.
stepping into the shadow, because why not?
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
All right. Say if you roll the 7. Okay, it's roll under. Is there half damage on a successful save on harm?
I don't believe so. I didn't see anything about that.
Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't say so, there isn't.
Yeah.
All right. So hits him. He kind of shrugs it off a bit. Ellen, what do you want to do?
I'm going to have the tentacle try to grapple again.
All right. Roll that d20.
15.
Given that he rolled a unmodified 18, that goes up to a 23.
Okay.
He's just nope. And then Corwin, Andy, what does your character do?
Well, I'm scared that Alfonso is going to get eaten, so I don't want to try that again. So I will actually draw my bow and aim for an eye.
Okay, yeah. You can do cold shots.
Okay.
A cold shot is -3 to the attack.
So let's see. In my ranged, I think I get +3, so it'll just be flat. Oh, good. Do I have a hero point? I do. I have one
Yeah,
more.
you should have one.
Even if you don't have hero points, we also have at least 10 survival points each,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, you
which
do
we
have
can use to reroll
survival.
whatever.
You can burn your survival attribute.
I will do that too, but I got a 12.
12 will not hit.
Hmm.
All right. So, checking. Yep, everybody has gone. So, continuing around. Yondo, roll initiative this round.
All right. Let's see how good I am at this. Probably not great. Ooh, I rolled a 5. My initiative is -1, I think. If I'm reading this.
Yeah, it'd be based on your dex modifier.
Oh, then it's just straight 5.
All right, you win. You beat his 4. So you guys can go first. Yondo, you rolled initiative, so you can be
Yeah.
the first to get there.
I'm gonna send my zombie.
will reach
He's
him.
gonna bite. He's
Yep.
gonna do a bite about it.
He's gonna
Bite
bite
thing.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a pretty developed palate, so like
Let's see.
it'll be a good bite.
So do I roll? What do I roll for that
All right.
bite attack?
So with the bite attack, all right, vampire, pull up the zombie. This one hit dice. This one terror, bite D4. Okay, so it is just whatever his attack would have been. Luckily,
Okay.
these are pre-mades, which means I can just pull up his stats.
Yeah,
real easy.
that's I could also do that, which was
Yeah.
nice. I could just like, oh, what does that mean? Combat training 1.
that
so-
means he's proficient with specific weapons and everything.
Okay.
The main thing is his melee bonus.
Oh, okay. He was a ranged person.
He is melee 0. So
Yeah.
it's just a D20 roll.
Okay. Let's see how that goes. He not great. Is a 5 good enough to bite a dragon?
He chomps the air. Just "Nyah."
No, you're biting where he used to be. Bite where he's going to be. Ah, can't get good help.
Zombie tactics. They're pretty difficult.
A zombie tries to do predictive measures. It just freezes.
All slow.
Oh dear. All right, then I will try and cast harm again.
All right. Well, this time it failed.
Ooh, that's nice. So that will be. Let me pull it up. Too many pieces of paper. Yeah. So that's D6. Let's see how that goes. All right, a 6 is a pretty solid one, and then so that's plus my
Intelligence modifier.
modifier. Yeah, which so that makes it an 8.
An 8. All right. Minus some. All right. That hurts him. All his joints begin locking up into pain. All right, Bolgo, you're still in melee with this thing.
When in melee, there's not a lot of thought to it. I'm going to keep on meleeing. So I'm just going to take the knife that I jammed into him and just start cutting.
Yeah, just go.
Bolgo's going to work on cutting off a nice choice piece of dragon flank. So that's the goal here.
Carving the turkey.
Oh. That's a natural 20.
Well, that's double damage. So, Bolga.
Yeah. All right, 1d8 plus 5. That
Not
is
going to survive this.
That is 16 damage.
He had 8 health with a toughness of 3. So, yeah, you chop the flank off. You just... big old chunk.
And the chunk comes off, and Bolgo takes his fork and just jams it into it, and just
as the dragon's just there, blood erupting from the massive area you cut off of him. Parts
the
of his
blood erupts
body.
all over Bolgo, and Bolgo, in his rage, just eats a little bit of dragon and then calms down.
As the dragon's dying, Yondo wants to interconic, because apparently I speak that. Just tell it, it's you probably messed with the wrong bunch. You should have stayed asleep. And now you're dead, and I'm going to eat you.
I tried. It was my first day. Now, Yondo, I will note something. The Necromancer has a special rule that you get to ignore restrictions on your animate spell. If you have another slot, you can reanimate the dragon.
Yeah.
Definitely do that.
I'm gonna let everyone get their fill first.
Okay.
I don't want, because I don't need a whole dragon.
I wanted to remind you, it doesn't have to be humanoids. It can, being the Necromancer, you get to go, I don't care about restrictions. If it died, I get to own it now.
Yeah, of course.
All the extra meat on a dragon, what's that gonna do on a zombie dragon, right? It's not even a good zombie dragon unless it has some good chunks taken out of it,
Right.
I'm still riding on this thing, and I'm just me not realizing it's about to be dead. I'm just on it, trying to get to its neck,
In fact,
just cutting across the neck.
Ellis, give me an athletics check.
And that one.
Ooh, I need to grab an extra dice. Because you're going to fall. This dragon was not small. It doesn't help if my dice flies away. You take 8 points of damage as you fall from the falling dragon. And probably land on some sharp-ass magic items.
Oh.
Oh, long dog fell.
It's okay, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go again.
I feel like when Yondo says, I'm going to let them eat their fill or whatever, I'm I'm good. I'm going to stick with my granola. You're
Bolgo eats for a while. He just in a rage, just yelling and eating dragon meat. just like eats that for a while, and then he just, oh, Olga is tired, and then just lies down and curls up in a ball and falls asleep.
In a ball of blood and fur.
I know.
Yep.
I feel like Corwin's gonna find like some priceless tapestry that's in there and like start cleaning the blood off them. Here we go. Okay,
So-
he's good.
Dab, don't rub.
As you guys are calming down, that pedestal in the far with the glinting lights, slightly translucent head appears from it. And you can hear almost echoing out from, over already? I come late and I miss everything.
Lady Gorgana.
Yes, it is Lady Gorgana.
Nailed it.
And like, you missed all of the fun.
Oh, not too much. As she looks, like as you see the head, like look down at the podium at the dots around, it seems as if you dealt with the beast, but you're still in the room.
I mean, for now, I'm gonna animate this dead dragon.
Yes, that's just
Olga's just asleep.
anime motion background as it roars.
And then I'm gonna take the hat off the one corpse and put it on the new one. You are Jeffrey 3.
There's no Jeffrey 2.
I am the most powerful of Jeffreys. As the eyes begin to glow like purple flames. With the
Corwin's
Jeffrey
like,
hat.
I thought everyone was John.
I thought it was Greg. I want to imagine that the name on the hat changes every time it goes to a new
Yeah,
skeleton.
I'm pretty sure I've said a different name each time. I refuse to remember.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, you have.
So there must be a way to get out of here, right?
Well,
To the lights.
It sure would be awful if there weren't a solution to every problem.
To the lights.
It'd almost be as if it's life.
It's time for me to investigate lights.
All right, yeah. Heading over, it is 6 rings. Just kind of like each floating in a little groove on the pedestal.
Investigation. How does a 1 do? Hang on, I'm gonna use my hero die on that.
Are those
How
rings?
does a 1 do? What does a 1 ever do, you know?
I'm gonna use a hero die. Let's roll again.
It's great in racing.
How does a 4 do?
A 4. I mean, they're rings.
They're rings, yeah.
Some of them. One of them looks real dark. One of them looks real bright. They seem to be made out of weird materials. You don't know what the hell they are.
I'm gonna stick my hand in one of them
Yeah. So there's
at
one.
random.
Oh, at random. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just roll a d6. Which one? All right, number 2. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious if you take this one. Okay, so you need to make a survival check.
Oh, cool, great.
So the more survival you have, the more likely you are to pass this check.
There's a 24.
Bad, because you're supposed to roll low.
Wait, what? Survival?
Survival. It's an
Oh.
attribute check.
Oh, my mistake. Oh. Oh.
So you're gonna go
Do
in,
I-
and that one's just gonna kind of.
I haven't used any hero. I've only used the 1 hero point. Didn't everybody get more than 1 at one point?
Yeah.
You also
Oh,
have
like-
survival.
Yes, but I'm trying to roll on survival. I'd like that to stay
Yeah.
where it is.
I mean,
May I roll?
You got to use it for
again?
something.
Yeah, it's not like you're coming back next week.
That is true, but also I'm trying to roll under that number right this moment.
Yeah.
So I'll use that hero point now,
all right.
and I'm gonna assume I have no.
I think he made it, judging from that look.
I,
This is not the time for a nat 20.
you go to do it, and like kind of this dark light with several ghostly heads shriek out of the ring, pushing your hand away. It doesn't seem as if that ring's meant for you.
Oh wait,
Did
shrieking.
that do anything to me?
Other than you can't try that ring again.
Wait, shrieking.
Cool. Let's go to the next one.
Wait, Long Dog, wait.
Yeah.
That one just had shrieking heads. What if each one of these rings is meant for one of us?
Hmm.
I'm gonna ask my dragon Interconic, like, what's the deal with these rings? So, what's the deal with these
Ah.
rings?
Yes, in Draconic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do retain all of my memories. This is a very powerful first level spell.
Jesus Christ.
There are 6 rings created by the Fates. What they are this generation, I do not know. I know in the last generation before I was slain, they were 4 rings to match the 4 heroes that were here.
But another ring was made in secret.
Who told
One
you?
ring to rule them all.
I didn't know Bogo spoke Draconic.
No, Bogo's asleep.
But who told you? No, you just there to see if you're worthy. You pick a ring, you see if the ring picks you. Seems 6 of you, 6 chances.
Long Dog, keep choosing rings.
Wait, there's got to be a better way.
No, let's go. I'm going to skip the next one and do the one after that.
All right.
No,
This
you wanna
this ring is a ring in the physical sense, but it actually looks like kind of droplets of blood free floating in a ring shape.
I don't know anymore. Hang on, I need to reconsider.
Like, yeah, you want to know who you don't listen to? The person who will eat you when you're
I'm gonna
dead.
say there is a ring.
You've got a very good point, friend.
There is a ring that appears to be made entirely out of shadow. There was the ring made of bone, which you've already fucked up on. There's a ring made of twisting vines with small leaves on it. There's a ring literally made of suspended blood. There's a ring that appears to be made out of like insect chitin. And there's a ring that is made, it seems almost as if it's pure light.
Okay.
Can I do
Friend,
like nature
friend,
check?
you.
Yeah.
You there. Yes, you. Nature friend.
Yeah.
It's got a leaf. Try it.
I'm like, can I do like a nature check on it or something to see?
Yeah, you can roll skill nature.
Well,
This ring is definitely magical and does not exist within nature.
oh God, I'm going to cover my eyes and reach forward and
Touch
Yeah.
the ring.
Give me
Do
a
the thing.
Give me a survival save. Roll a d20, see if you can roll below survival.
4. Yay.
You go, and as you touch it, the vines open up and twist back around you. You feel incredibly healthy. You have no damage, so you won't notice the ring's ability.
Okay. I'm like, well, I'm still here, so it wasn't the desired effect.
Maybe the light sword. The light one is for me. I've got a light sword. Let's try this. It's the only thing I could think of.
Give me
Yeah, I think you should keep trying them.
Yes.
give me a survival save.
That's a 3.
All right. You go and you touch it, and there's like a flash of light, and now there's just a glowing ring of light around your ring finger. You have no idea what this ring does.
And I have one of nature on
Yeah,
mine.
you have one of vines.
Same thing goes for my fucking sword. What else is new? Let's.
I'm like, well, we each got these dandy little rings. Ta-da! We're engaged.
Yours needs some light. Let me just hang on. Sunlight for your ring. Maybe it'll grow.
I was hoping for a princess cut, but here we
All right, I'll try on this bone ring.
So careful what you say in this campaign. It'll just be like a tiny princess mutilated on your finger. All right. Yeah, give me a survival save.
Survival save. Let's see. My survival.
It's a game as though the
I
game was
rolled a
designed by
5.
Joker.
That you should have rolled below your survival because it should be a
Yeah.
10. All right, you go and there's a rattling as the bones for a second almost like shift into a skull that latch around your hand, bite down. And now it's just like a sweet skull ring. But you will actually be able to notice right away as your dragon just goes, "What is this?" And your dragon ignites for a second as its bones actually grow extra armor. And there's this slight fire as you gained additional health because your dragon has +1 AC, +3 hit points, +1 initiative. And there's one other effect. Since you're already aware that's obviously helping with necromancy, you can control one more undead at any given time.
Good to know. Good to know.
We gotta find you more bodies.
Working on it.
That basically the dragon's now a freebie.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm gonna have my
Free dragon.
And all your undead get that bonus, by the way, to the AC
nice.
and hit points and everything.
good. Then I'm gonna have my one skeleton bring a treasure and just kind of find ways to strap it to the dragon. So for when we eventually leave this place.
Nice. Yeah, the other skeleton has like now has like spectral armor plates on him and is slightly hardier.
He's got a spectral armor hat.
like, ooh, do me next. No.
All right, so Ellen, Bolgo. Bolgo's all sleepy.
Bolgo is asleep. Unless someone
Yeah.
has woken up Bolgo.
Yeah, you know what?
Bolgo is
I'm gonna
dead
go wake
asleep.
up Bolgo. I'm gonna go wake up
Bold of
Bolgo.
you.
If anybody's gonna survive waking up Bolgo, it's probably gonna be the giant dog man.
Which one's got taken?
Oh, Bolgo didn't mean to fall asleep. What's everybody still doing here?
Bulgo, we're trying to get out. First, you have to pick a ring. I think that blood one will look great on you.
All right. Bolgo walks over and bats at the blood ring, not thinking that far about it.
Yep, give me a survival save.
Oh well, might as well. He got a 19.
Ooh, do you wanna?
I will use one of my survival to try and re-roll that.
Lower your odds, but get you another try.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's a 6.
So you go and
Worked
almost
out.
splash through like blood, like it's like a little pool of blood as blood just like soaks into the fur as it's still floating around your skin, but it's just intertwined with the fur. You won't, Bolgo, do you have any damage on you yet? I don't. Oh, you do.
In fact, I don't because
You
I
raged
took
and you
damage
healed.
and then I raged to get me 10 up, and then I actually went back down to my maximum of 21. So
Yeah, so you won't know what this does yet.
all
Right.
right.
And
Well, Bolgo helped, and Bolgo will go back to sleep.
Ellen, there is a ring made of chitin and a ring made of shadow.
I'll take the ring made of shadow.
All right. Nice. Give me a survival save.
All right, that's a 13, but I have 4 hero points that I never used, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, because some people bought you hero points last session.
All right, gonna use another one because that was a 17. Okay, that's a 3.
I was gonna say this is starting to become the worst meditation garden ever. All right, you go and it kind of goes around you, and your entire finger becomes jet black as you are now permanently wrapped in shadows. On the plus side, you won't know all of its effects, but the ones that'll become obvious right now is you have +5 to stealth. And the shadows do protect you, so you'll want to note down you also have +5 toughness.
Nice. How do I look? How do I look?
Shady as fuck. It's perfect.
I think it is a nice shade on you.
Thank you.
Ah,
I see there's another ring.
well, there were 6 of you.
Why don't you put that on?
That was actually my thought.
Cool. All right, give me a survival save.
That's a 7.
Cool, you'll only take half damage from this. Yeah, one of my dice rolled very far away.
Classic dice maneuver.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 19, 21. So you take half of that rounded up, so you only take 11 damage.
I am unconscious.
Oh no.
As
I took damage before, so wait, no, I'm just barely not because toughness.
yes, your toughness will deflect that damage.
Oh, that's
But-
good because that means I've got 1.
And for a moment, your body begins to get weird and bubbly and mutate, and you grow chitin and you grow pincers, and your eyes begin to like bulge and multifaceted, and then like everything snaps back as those mutations hit towards your hand that already has the ring, and then yeah, that was not pleasant, and there was a backlash.
You almost had it. Try it again.
Ring is removed, correct?
Oh, the ring never went on you. It's when you got close to
good.
the ring.
That didn't.
It seems as if someone's a greedy boy.
So no one. So we all. Sorry.
We're all still stuck here.
Yes. Well, you have new tools. Morgana
Dog
head
cameo.
kind of spans around. There seems to be a lot of treasure here. Maybe something in there will help you out. But I'm here to test to see if you're worthy of being heroes. Congratulations, you are worthy of being heroes. Heroes get to solve their own problems. And then her head goes, and the illusion flickers away.
So
Okay.
we all have a ring. Now there are 6 rings.
What does it do?
Yours doesn't have an automatic act, or it doesn't have a chosen activation. It automatically goes off under a circumstance. So unless someone can identify the magic item, you don't know.
Is the magic
Nice.
item
Good
undead?
appeals.
Because
No, it's not.
If I use detect magic, will that tell me what it does?
I will quickly check. What does detect magic say?
It said you can sense any magic item, rune, or person within the range. It gives the caster +10 to knowledge magic.
Yeah, so it will give you +10 to a check to see if you know what it does,
Okay, I'll do that.
which is
Also-
a real big bonus.
Also, detect magic in this room full of magical stuff is not necessarily a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, so detect magic on, and then I'll make a roll to see what his ring does.
Yeah. Yep.
That's great. That's another 3, but that is a total of 18.
18. This seems to be a ring of reflection. Whatever attack or damaging effect would kill him immediately reflects back at the attacker. It's only a killing blow, and it's once per day.
That's pretty handy.
That is pretty.
Oh. I'm wondering if had this actually worked, had I actually gone down with that ring, would that have procced it?
It would have.
What would it have gone back at? You know what?
The
Never
podium.
mind.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good idea, though. Let touch the ring again. let it almost kill you.
That's a great idea. I slap him.
No.
I'm actually gonna slap Yantu.
Make an attack roll then.
The man who owns a now beefed up
Okay, how does it-
zombified dragon.
Listen, I'm okay. You said do it. How's a 23?
You'll make contact.
Yep, that'll do some stuff.
Okay, great. Slap him, follow it up with, and then pat his head afterward.
Cool. I'm gonna
Okay,
have
good.
Fieri bite him.
No, I know that he eats people.
It's not gonna eat you. It's just gonna give you a bite.
No, don't.
There's
No,
more to
actually
eating
don't.
people than just biting. Let's be real.
No, actually don't, because that'll use up the ring.
Yeah. It might make Fieri's head explode.
It might make Fury's head explode, and this ring could actually come in handy. We still need to get out of here.
That's
I
not what I'm
didn't do
saying.
it.
My zombie's gonna bite him.
All right, roll the attack.
I didn't
Alright.
do damage.
I'm gonna roll. It's a D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 plus what? I think
It's
it's
just
straight.
a flat roll, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fieri doesn't have a bonus. I don't think a 13 hits your AC, but what's your AC?
I'm glad that I'm glad that I am me. I have an AC of my AC is the same as the dragons.
16. Yeah. You dance out of it. All right. But yeah, you guys you do have somewhat. How long does that detect magic last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So you could make rolls on like everybody's if you need or choose to.
Who's next?
Be like, okay, look, tell me.
Okay, so that is 22.
Wow. Yeah, so this is a ring of regeneration. You heal 1 hit point per round and you can
Nice.
regrow body parts.
Whoa, we should cut some of your body parts off.
No.
For science and also dinner.
Hello, new best friend. I
I'm
like to
like,
think of you as a sustainable food source.
Right.
Think globally, act locally.
Oh God.
And I'm currently localizing on your forearm. All right.
Not comfortable. It's not even my arm, and I'm not comfortable.
All right. Anyone else you're looking to get? Say Yanto is pretty confident in what his ring
I know
can
what
do
mine
because
does.
it full on kicked off.
Bulgo has no idea, but like wearing the ring was, as far as he knew, everything he had to do in this situation.
Say, Ellen, do you want to make a roll for Bulgo's ring?
Sure.
Because you can do it on site. Like Bulgo doesn't have to hand you the ring. You've seen how it affects him.
So that is a total of 20.
Nice.
Great. Thank you very much for being more observant than Bulgo.
It is a
Because-
vampiric ring. Bulgo, anytime you deal damage, you heal that damage up to the first 4 hit points.
Yes.
every attack.
This is a very good.
And given your strength modifier, it's guaranteed to always be at least 4 hit points. So whenever you hit something, you heal 4 hit points.
Into it.
That's pretty
Christ
good.
fucking mighty.
It's pretty
Bulgo's
solid.
never going down.
Honestly, I was
Bul-
looking, I'm like, if Bulgo gets the Ring of Regeneration, my God. But I was like, oh, and then Andy got it. I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. Wait, the Vampiric Ring's worse. The Vampiric Ring's worse.
Bulgo's just gonna be a tank from now on.
Yeah. Volgo gets regenerated every time he deals damage to others with his hand.
Very into it.
All right. That's what you guys have. Now, I do believe Detect Magic is limited by a certain amount of metal, correct? In its note.
It just says range 75 feet, duration 10 minutes.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was like a lot of OSRs or like if it's more than an inch of metal, you can't detect type shit.
It can go through
Uh,
6 inches of metal,
Oh.
2 feet of wood, and 1 inch of lead.
Yeah, you know how this goes. All right, that means
2 feet of stone.
you will be able to detect a couple things. There are 8 items floating around, as well as oh no, there are 12 magic items and then 8 potion bottles all around within the gold and everything.
That's a lot of rolls.
Maybe
Well, you
not
can
gonna
see them
have time for all
glowing,
that.
so you can dig them out and find them. But
Okay.
it will definitely take up all your time to get all of them if you're doing
Tell us where to look.
Yeah, I'll point it out to everybody. I'll point out the items first, and then the
I'll
box.
have my dragon get them.
Yeah.
That'll
Just gonna
make
be
it
sitting
very
back
easy.
you're just gonna be sitting back on a box, just like over there. I'm gonna go and get some of these as well.
I moved it over there. That's why.
I'm still at 1 health.
Okay, so the dragon grabs. Wow. Okay, the dragon grabbed the potion that'll be real funny. It is a greenish brown potion. Anyone else digging around for a potion or one of the magic items?
I'll go for something.
And I should say 4 of those items are weapons. So it's 8 items, 4 weapons, 4 potions.
I'll dig around, I guess.
All right.
That makes sense.
While they're all digging out the items, can I wander around and see if there are any clues in the room as to what we do with how we get out?
You can. Give me an investigation roll. Get over to the treasure section for Bolgo. All right, Jordan, roll a D100.
Oh, a D100. All right. I got 57.
Yeah, 57. All right. All right, you find a necklace that appears to have a charm with arcane symbols and a wizard's hat in the center of it.
Oh, I found a wizarding necklace. What's it do? And he turns to Oriana. Is like, what's it do? What's it do?
Shaking it around.
All right, I'll see what it does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is 22.
I am happy you beat 20. Because if you didn't beat 20, I would lie to you. Because it is a charm of the unenchanted. It is a cursed item that once you wear it, you cannot take it off, and it gives you disadvantage on magic saves.
Oh. Bolgo, put that down. You don't want that.
All right. Bolgo just puts it down. Well, I tried to find something useful, but it didn't work.
Anyone else?
I mean, I guess I'll keep it. If it's dangerous, I'll hold on to it and then just stick it in my bag.
All right, rotten man.
I'd like to.
Yeah. All right. Are you looking for a potion, weapon, or one of the 8 items, or are you just gonna go random and see what you get?
She's pointing in random directions. I'm going to go in one of them.
All right.
Wherever.
Do you point him towards anything in general, Ellen?
One of the items, not a weapon.
All right. One of the items. Okay. Roll a D8.
That was an 8.
Right, even. So give me a D100 roll.
That's 100. All the way at the bottom.
All right. You find essentially a wolf pelt that is icy cold and has frost within the furs.
Granddad?
It is a long wolf pelt.
Granddad? This is mine now.
You sure have an awful lot of your family members down here, don't you?
Yeah, you've had a tough
Okay.
time with family this campaign.
Oh, God. So, Salad, to clarify, my character is a dog man who is 8 feet tall because that's like what the race is. Asking what's a long wolf? That's me. I am long dog. Oh
Yeah,
no,
Dog.
Granddad. I'm long wolf.
All right.
Granddad.
Would you like to make a roll to see what it is?
Surely.
All right.
That is 16 plus a lot.
Oh, plus whoa. Okay. So it is a winter Norgurm furs. It goes on your back like a cape or a shawl. It gives +1 to AC, +1 toughness, and +2 to your magic save.
I definitely need more actually for the magic save. Let's be honest. How much I'm putting myself in the way of everything.
All right.
Oh.
Anyone else going to grab items in this first?
You said it was
2 minutes?
Norgrim,
Yeah, Norgarm.
so it's not an arc wolf.
No.
Okay, it's not Granddad. It just looks familiar.
I got a 10 on my looking for clues too.
All right, looking for clues. See if you get lucky. Wow, actually, you get a nat 20 worth of luck. You start looking around, and then you're like, you can't find anything. Nothing's coming around. Granted, you're also an elf, which means you get bonuses to finding hidden locations and things like that. And as you're hanging back, you realize there are notches at the base of the podium. There are 3 notches, and each notch is probably about 4 inches by 4 inches of a panel filled with sand.
I'm like,
Notches.
guys, look at this.
It looks like sand.
It does.
Oh, it's this more puzzle shit.
It is. It is. I fear.
All right.
All right.
Borgo's really more of a kill thing sort of hero.
Is it
I
a
would
magic
invest-
puzzle?
The sand is glowing magical.
Okay.
Given
I
that you have
read
detect
the
magic
rules.
right now, you could see if you get any information from it.
So make a roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Are the two the two compartments connected? Like, can the
There are-
sand go between them?
3, and all 3 of them have their own thing of sand.
Well, that was a natural one, so I'm using another hero point.
This is one of those roll low rolls, right?
It is
That is a 34.
Whoa, okay. So
That's not going to
fails.
make it. That's just under. Just under.
I'm sorry, we were looking
35
for
is what you
35.
needed.
Yeah, 35. Sorry. No.
Mr. Consolation Prize.
You can tell the sand is definitely enchanted. It looks like if you push in with it, it holds its shape. The sand doesn't fall back in. It appears you could draw symbols or pictures or anything like that into the sand and it would stay. It seems as if it may be a 3-piece combination of symbols. But it's completely open-ended, which means it's like drawing rather than dialing in things. So it could be literally anything.
All right.
It's an Etch-a-Sketch.
Kind of.
Yando's just going to go, let me out.
Open it. No.
You know what, Yondo?
That worked? That was it?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh my god, if that friggin' works.
Okay. So it's a D20 plus
Plus
My-
your final
So-
column in Arcana,
yeah.
which is all
So
modifiers.
so that's going to be 18.
An 18.
Yeah,
All right.
12 plus 6.
This is obviously not the solution written. However, I'm going to roll for the fates because there is nothing that says that wouldn't make sense. Arcana would be to assume you do it in basically runes. Because, well, the fates decided a 10 or better counted. So,
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Mel.
all right. You let the arcane runes let me out. Yondo blinks away.
Oh, no, I wish
Oh,
I was
shit,
paying
my
more
dragon.
attention to what he did.
Yondo ends up in the middle of a field. Oh shit, my dragon.
I'm gonna try to copy him.
You guys hear, Father? And the dragon begins weeping purple flame tears.
Oh,
Oh.
All right, you're going to try and copy him?
mhm.
Yeah, give me an Arcana roll to see if you get the drawing correctly.
16.
Thump. Yonto, you're in the field, wondering where your dragon is. There's a flash. It's not a dragon, it's an elf.
Crap.
I'm
I should have said us. The syntax. I'm always bad with syntax.
good to see
Oh,
you too.
that is worth noting. Andy, your fairy dragon is not with you.
I have to go back.
Oh crap, my dragon.
Okay. I've been
All
watching, right?
Wait,
Right.
what's going on? Because Borgo just sees people disappear and he hasn't been paying attention to what they've been writing. I
Okay.
thought we were all in this together.
Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna like in front of the area trace out what I think it was
Okay.
roughly, just on the like gonna scratch it into the ground in front of it.
Okay.
I was like, everybody, it's good. This was it. Now the question being, I don't think I know what this is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I got this right. I don't know runes. I don't know Arcana.
I'm gonna quickly check what skills you have because you may actually have a skill that this would apply to, for you just copying shit.
Crafting, dancing, investigation, knowledge,
It
nature.
would most fall under crafting
All right.
because you're just
I've got
repeating
bonus.
motions. So yeah, make a crafting roll.
All right. How does a 10 do?
A 10 is baseline sufficient. Thump. You disappear.
Perfect.
The long dog
no,
appears next
wait.
to you.
Wait, I was scratching out in the ground
Yes.
in front of it, not in the sand.
Okay, yeah, that's what's
So
scratched.
I'm making it so that the others can do the thing.
Yeah.
In theory. Okay. Because there's. Okay.
And then I assumed you did it again in the panels.
Yes.
It would be just as good. You wouldn't learn from your own. Like if you screwed it up, you screwed it up. So you rudimentarily get the idea across, and thump, long dog appears in the field.
A lot of scribes and were not literate because you didn't have to be literate to copy a book.
All right.
Squiggly, one with the tail, loop-de-loo. I made a writing.
All right, Magic Lady. What do you think is the over-under on them being dead?
Well, can I read what he wrote? What Yanto wrote?
Yes, it's pretty basic script. You're trained in Arcana, so you would see not what Yando wrote, because whenever it activates, it resets
Oh, okay.
the things. But since Ellis's character wrote in the dirt, you can see this, and it's kind of like the equivalent of a kid with crayons writing, but it's like, let me backwards E uat.
Okay. So I'm going to try to write out on the ground and correct it to be a little more accurate so that Bolgo can copy it. Because I want to make sure he gets out.
Yeah.
So is that Arcana or?
Yeah, that'd be an Arcana roll.
Okay.
You'll have advantage because you're copying over existing
Oh.
that you can see.
That is 21.
21. Wow, you beat a 20. All right.
Nice.
That's going to make things even easier for Bolgo because it won't just give him advantage. It'll do something else. Boom. You do that, and then you're going to do it in the thing, or are you going to wait to see if Bolgo does it first?
I'm going to wait.
All right.
So
Bolgo, you get to make an Arcana check, which is intelligence with advantage.
everybody else is just gone, right?
Except for Ellen.
Oriana's
Ellen
still there.
Oriana is waiting.
Okay.
And my
As
zombies.
are both of the dragons.
And the zombies. Like
Alright,
the fairy
so-
dragon, the zombie dragon, and hat zombie. Oh, I guess he took his hat.
I
We'll
feel
go
like
just-
poor one is freaking out.
Does this? All right.
All right.
he
Arcana
will-
with advantage. Thanks to the high roll, you just have to hit a DC 5 on your intelligence check.
Oh boy, intelligence is my strong suit. Well, the first one's a 5, which makes it a 4, and the next one's a 2, which makes it
Oh, no.
a 1.
All right. This is great. Bolgo boom, is gone. Bolgo boom, arrives in a black void.
Oh, I regret this immediately.
You hear in the distance.
Bolgo's gonna kind of swim in the direction of the sound.
All right. Oriana, Bolgo vanished.
It worked.
As far as I know, it worked.
Unless you were looking over his shoulder, in which case it said something completely different.
Bolgo's not much of like a
You
spatial reasoning sort of guy.
you could give me an investigation roll to see if you notice what Bolgo, because you were trying to teach him and you were watching him, so it'd make total sense. You can make a roll to try and see what he was doing.
Well, I'm
Question
not
then.
trained in investigation, so
No.
that's a 4.
Okay, plus whatever your wisdom is.
That is 0.
Wow. So yeah, Bolgo's real big. He blocks those tablets. It's hard
It didn't
to
help
see.
that Bolgo has those curved bear claws. It really doesn't make
Right.
writing very easy.
No, it's
You've
tough.
sufficiently proven you can write this already. You just copy what you already wrote over, and
Oh, well, actually, do I see that Alfonso is still there?
yes,
Okay, I'm going to change it to let us out.
nice. Give me a fresh roll with advantage.
I'm leaving the zombies. I'm sorry. That
You
is
said us.
I know.
You're part of the party.
Yeah.
19.
As Oriana appears, Alfonso pops in next to her, and then a skeleton appears, and then there's a shadow as a dragon appears above all of you because he takes up the entire size of this landing area.
Bolgo is nowhere to be seen.
But
Is Bolgo anywhere to be seen?
Bolgo is nowhere to be seen.
you just left him? He's the only one of you I liked.
No, he went first. He went before me.
The dragon looks down, flapping above you. Offended.
I made you. I brought you into this world. I'll take you right out of it.
You're one of those parents.
I understand, father.
Corwin would grab Alfonso and hug him. I feel like he was probably like crying, and then hug Oriana like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
I helped. I wrote it down.
Let's get the random or a random encounter generator for where Bulgo is.
He's in the void. Oh boy.
Now, I will say, give me an Arcana roll with disadvantage, Oriana.
Okay. 10.
We established the DC was 10 for this. So, I mean, Bulgo should have had it. It was totally fine. I mean, even then, like, me, if he had got that kind of wrong, it probably would have taken him and someone else. If he had gotten out wrong, he wouldn't have disappeared. The only thing he could have gotten wrong was out. And I mean, unless he wrote, let me in. What kind of magical place can casters choose to go into?
Oh no. Step into the void.
And Bulgo's not a caster.
No.
You sent that beautiful bear boy into the void? What
I
kind
did
of
not.
I eat people and I think that's messed up.
Can we get him out?
Can you step in the void? Because we can, and I'll step into the void.
Yeah, I'll step into the void as well.
All right.
Can I
Bulgo's
hold on to
Bulgo's just in there, and it's just this.
All right. Let me quickly make sure there's no rules for this I'm missing. How often does step into the void come up into this book?
I'm like, wait, no, not by yourself.
Caster spell that. Step when increase for surprising the next. I'm being super unprofessional, and I apologize. This is like the weird thing specific just for this game.
Bulgo.
All right.
There,
Okay.
there.
Oh, there we go.
Swimming in the eternity. Shirt phasing in and out of existence.
All right. So I need Bulgo to give me a mental save with disadvantage. So you'll take the
Right.
higher of the two. Those of you who are used to stepping into the void still take a mental save.
Question.
Normal. Yes.
Is this fear or terror?
I will say yes.
Okay, because fear and terror effects are half as effective and last half as long in my race. We're just not
Awesome.
that scared of things.
Awesome. I mean, lasting half as long as you're in here, but and like permanent, half of permanent, still permanent. But the half as effective is very important for you.
All right. Mental.
Yep.
I got a 7, which my mental's 9.
All right. And you had disadvantage, so did you roll twice and
Oh.
take the higher of the two?
I rolled a 7 both times.
You are a lucky boy. Bulgo.
Lucky
All right.
7. Yeah.
Those-
Yeah. I mean, I'm in a void, so I'm not that lucky.
Yeah. Those who went in after Bulgo, I need a mental save from you.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So it's just straight D20 roll.
D20 looking to roll under what your mental save is on your save
Okay.
list.
I'm gonna use I rolled a 9, which is my mental save. So I'm gonna use one of my hero points to try
Yeah.
and get lower. See if no, that's a 15. That's
Ooh.
significantly
All
higher.
right.
Yeah.
So, that's actually not that bad. You gain 2d6 points of madness, and I rolled 2.
Nice. That's like a solid amount of madness.
So
That's the minimum amount of
for
madness.
madness, between 0 and 2 points, you have no ill effects. You don't realize you've gone a little insane yet.
I mean, you were already like,
Yeah, I'm
A little
I'm an
halfway
undead ghoul that has to eat people to
Yeah.
sustain himself, and also turns people into zombies. So I mean, I was never all there.
you would never like put yourself forward as the pinnacle of sanity.
No, people would like, who's the? It's like, do you feel comfortable making decisions for the group? I'm like, no, I'm insane.
I am insane.
I am
Alright.
the most in
So,
control of myself individual.
You guys blink
I'm
in.
not saying.
I need in the void. You're going to use Arcana in place of survival to try and track someone.
Okay.
Bolgo is swimming towards the sound, and as you get closer, Volgo, you see a shape starting to, in the distance, you think, oh, maybe it's not that far away, as it keeps getting larger and larger, and you see massive tree trunk-sized tentacles lunging up and down out of this shape.
Maybe that's something I can eat.
I'm surprised he's still swimming forward.
All directions are meaningless.
Volgo's really handling these concepts well.
Yeah. I rolled a 13 in Arcana.
All right, and Ellen, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 24.
Wow. So you can choose to grab Yondo by the back of the scruff and go, no, this way.
Yeah, you're like ball goes this way. It's like, have you ever thought that we don't exist?
Now it is noted, both of you have class abilities that let you enter the void. So Volgo's swimming, you guys just come walking up on like in almost invisible ground.
Bogo's swimming like super slow too.
Yeah, just almost flailing as he's making his way up there.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Oh, hello, smelly dead man. Did I put in the sand symbols wrong?
Yeah. Somebody didn't teach you well enough. Somebody did you bad.
I don't learn very good, to be fair.
You know, that's fine. Hey, you probably shouldn't be in here.
I figured that.
You
Where
want to
do
come with
I-
us?
It's better than here, sure.
All right, so I need you guys to give me an Arcana roll to literally pull Volgo out of the void. He is not used to being able to get out of the void. There is a DC 15 and there is a DC 25. Both of these have different effects.
Mm.
And I met the 15, but I'm going to use the last hero point to try to beat the 25.
I got 16, but I'll. What else am I going to use this hero point for? I'll roll again. So I guess I'll keep that 16.
That is exactly 24.
Oh,
You guys pull as you leave, and it's kind of this portal, and you're starting to pull Volgo out, and like the energy's burning at him as it starts searing off all of Volgo's hair, leaving him just like a hairless bear.
Oh my
And then and it's like
Bear.
a thick layer of things where the first layer starts searing off the hair, the next layer starts boiling his skin, the next starts rotting his skin until you pull out, and you finally get him. Bolgo's made his way out. He is currently a hairless zombie bear man. He has the zombie template on him, but otherwise Bolgo's fine.
I don't like this very much.
Hey, it's okay. It's being undead is not. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know. I think Here, let me. Did he take any actual damage?
No, he
Okay.
gained the the zombie
Okay.
template.
You're naked.
Well,
Yeah, that's the
I
other
was
thing.
never
Like if
wearing anything.
things that fur hid, fur is no longer hiding.
oh,
Well,
my God. Wait,
I
he's
guess that
wearing
was-
leather armor.
But he does
I do have leather armor, but it doesn't cover like genitalia
He's
because
based
I'm a
off-
bear.
He's also barbarian Pooh Bear, and Pooh Bear don't wear pants.
Yeah, right. I definitely don't wear
It's
pants.
just a leather t-shirt.
I'm like,
It's
Well,
not
now
like an
everything
active
looks like-
thing. I'm just a bear. I don't have your hang-ups about nudity and stuff. I'm
Now
a bear.
everything looks like leather. So
Who cares?
I'm gonna place a hand on Bolgo's shoulder and go, listen, you're gonna be okay, but don't worry, I'll make decisions for you. And then I'm gonna animate corpse, and so just take over him as a zombie, and because I can
I'm-
have 3.
Since I'm already an animated corpse, can he like double animate me?
he does have the ability to control undead, but you would be able to make a save against it because you're an intelligent undead.
Why don't you let me make decisions for you?
I'll save making my save for when he's telling me to do things I don't want
Yeah.
to do.
Well,
Can I
Well,
do
if you
that?
become
yeah,
one of mine,
it'll basically
you get
be
cool-
like mind control spells. So yeah,
Bolgo's like, all right.
Okay. And as soon as you're under my control, my ring takes over.
Oh yeah, and Bolgo just
Oh, jeez. Oh, good.
Bolgo
Maybe that would
gains
cover it up.
+1 AC. He gains another 3 hit points. He gains an initiative bonus.
Okay. Is he actually a zombie or is he a vampire? Let's be honest.
Well, he does have the vampiric ring, so
Yeah.
it's more like Ghoul-Go.
I'm Ghoul-Go.
Ghoul-Go. Yes, that's it. He's Ghoul-Go.
All right, at this point, you hear behind you a slow clap. As Gorgana, who still has her eyes bandaged, but she then also has some kind of like rudimentary sunglass goggles over them to help extra filter out because she's in daylight. Well, 5 out of 6 isn't bad. Guess you're the new heroes, looking you all up and down. I really hope the kingdom doesn't need you.
I mean,
I
how
was
many
born for this.
actually make it out?
Yeah. The sky. This is not another test. This is not some illusion. You're free to go.
See ya.
All right.
I have
What's the-
adventuring to do.
Okay, what's the plan now, Master?
I'm thinking, how do you like the idea of a volcano island in the shape of a skull?
Ghoul-Go is Ghoul-Go is uninterested.
These are conversations like as you're walking off into the sunset. Gorgana just turns around, heading back. I think they're gonna do all right.
Okay, what about a tower, a long tower that is treacherous to get to?
What's in the tower?
I mean,
no.
Dead bodies,
That's it.
treasure.
I don't know what's in it, but I envision a big eye on top.
Dead bodies sound more appetizing than they did earlier.
Yeah. Basically, many people will come attack us, and then you kill them and eat them.
All right.
So we now have an overlord.
Oh, 100%. Oops. And that
Goes over there thinking about jellied brains.
is the end of the Trial of Heroes.
Yay!
Heroes is a loose term.
We made it out more or less intact.
I still have 1 HP.
I think the main thing is you all survived, and the game is called Survive This. So you succeeded.
Survived.
Yes.
I survived with my sanity intact. However, how intact it was to start with is debatable.
But
With my glory death wish.
with that, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Jordan, for coming and being guests. I apologize for your time here, and I understand you never wanting to come back with this horrible, horrible situation. But I hope everybody enjoyed it. Next week, we are starting another 3-week arc with a few other guests, a few other players, and a whole new setting. So before we disappear, I'm going to run the trailer for that. But as far as we're concerned, we're gone. So bye, everybody.